you have acre?
Is the guy's
Open your
keyboard?
mouth. Open.
Open your mouth so I can put my hand in there.
You like eating crayons? They don't like to take showers.
Wait, where's
Reach
Kicker?
around, grab your
Where'd
tongue
Kicker
a little.
I mean,
Oh
want to
yeah,
go?
I don't know where he moved. He's like a dog. He can't like. Where did that motherfucker
I
go?
don't
Actually,
know. He just...
it's like a dog, literally.
I mean,
Where
he
did
is
go?
Welsh.
He is Welsh.
He's like a
yeah.
sheep.
He's like half sheep, so he's got a little animal in him.
Chris, do you have any idea who SPC Monkey is?
Yeah, it's Monkey. He's a Marine.
Right, I'm fucking stealing you. You're on 1-1.
Doesn't grow up in one as well because we got an airing now.
Marcus is WO.
That's
I
how
love you,
Can I
Monkey.
have Chris?
Bye.
Special forces.
Then you have Chris. I'm probably going to be sending them
you
wherever
steal
I
off
send
the twos,
stuff.
you'll steal your soldiers.
And I don't know what numbers are like today.
Please
so I haven't
don't.
looked at them.
Please.
Oh, we're aimed at Atlas, never mind then.
To be fair,
I'm gonna fucking
Wait,
kill
no, that's
myself.
the answer. Maybe.
we just steal your shit, don't we?
Radio check 2-2.
Scared. Am I?
Good check on the job.
We already have.
I'm being What's it called? A tactical spray can. Pick it up.
He's in there. He's in there.
Hey, do you want to...
I can drop you on if you want.
No, it's super easy. Oh my god.
Heard somebody call me. Hello.
Hey, Moose. Nobody called you.
What's going on?
I'll check my weight. If I'm not too heavy, I wouldn't mind carrying a few drums for you.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, he is.
I gotta check with his phone.
No, he is.
See it?
Oh, he is? Oh, gotcha.
Ninja.
Okay, so I
Oh, well, yeah,
Right.
I'm a fucking retard.
Okay, interesting glitch. I press I, but nothing comes up.
Yeah, I can't open this arsenal, so.
I did.
Me?
I did sign up for this shit.
It depends how much you spend on Alex's mission. Am I right, Alvinson?
What short range are we?
I'll just say minimum wage.
Right. Cosmic, you guys are ready, right?
Still.
Cheers.
Yeah.
You guys just
CLS.
make sure that you're ready in a moment.
Our team already has a sergeant.
Well, today
Hold on, you're not Edwards. Fucking flirting to Berryman.
Good stuff.
Hey, hop.
What's up?
Nice. Oh, I'll only let down secret, don't worry.
Also,
If he puts you at ease, you'll be letting all of us down.
Fucking great.
No, I won't.
Nothing better than praising
I've
Allah.
been doing it since like September.
By Allah, my friend, we shall purge all of these invaders from our land.
Yeah, apparently I was just that thick. But that's what I carried last week, so the server must have different weight restrictions.
Oh, they must update it. What ammo does that put you at for count?
You think that's
That still gives me 9 boxes, so.
Okay, that's funny.
I will be right back. I'm gonna see if my brother's things started to boot up because he's heading home from work and he asked me to set his armor up. So
Where?
Oh,
I was gonna say.
Was there a warrant officer in our squad?
I don't know. There's some guys from a different unit that are here, so I'm assuming you just saw the empty slot and grabbed it.
That's not a country. So yeah, still can't seem to access my inventory.
That's weird.
Yeah, I'll just let Store know.
I'm assuming that's like a client side thing, but who knows?
Stengel joined the Discord, so Stengel's coming.
Sweet.
Come on, yeah, follow me. One, yeah.
He was out getting lunch with Colton, so he said he wasn't sure if he was going to make it back in time.
Okay. Well, they made it back.
Okay, Muso, can you access my backpack and see how much I weigh?
I can't see how much you weigh. I can just see what's in it. You don't have a lot in it. I wouldn't guess you weigh that much.
Yeah, well, it's possible that I just stuffed everything into my uniform or vest. Nah, fuck it. I don't care.
Just go to the arsenal and load an empty kit.
I did twice. Not working.
Like get naked, not load your current
Okay.
kit. Go strip down and see if that.
Next time, buy me dinner. This is an only single time thing.
Listen, you can go to Height. Height will do whatever you want.
What's up, Anderson?
Hello.
Hello.
Everyone's like, do you want to try a few for your infantry? Is it still not working?
I just said go
When-
go strip
your
down in
infantry.
the arsenal.
Can you still access your infantry or not? Oh yeah.
No, I press I, but nothing comes up, mate.
Go
try
strip naked.
that. Or you might have to reload.
I'll tell you what.
fix it.
I'll try and taking off all my items and reloading my kit. If that doesn't work, I'll just run along with it. I really don't mind.
Oh, okay. Poggers.
Or you could try reloading in. It just
Yeah,
might be a
well,
client
I am
side
back.
bug.
Here's the thing. We have 10 minutes, and that's roughly the amount of time it will take my PC to load and stabilize the FPS. So,
You
yeah.
better get going.
I'm with it.
I'm trying to find the animation for pulling out a cigarette smoking.
Oi, height. I just want to say, fucking splendid job last week. You have my respects
For what?
for shooting Agathon.
That was the other height.
Where is he? I have to.
He just got home. He's loading in now.
Oh man.
But I agree with you. That was a banger shot he did. It's just a shame it was Agathon.
Well, I always wanted to shoot down Agathon, so.
I'll pretend I never heard that thing, and I'll keep this between us. Yep. Still not working. If that comes out, I don't give a shit. Even if I want to throw a few mags into my backpack, I don't mind.
I'll harm them. Marines, I love you guys. I don't know.
Not working. Like I said, I'm gonna wait. I need to I didn't reset. God damn it.
To do radio check?
Good check.
Hold on. Did I hear you? Why do I feel like I'm back in the actual army?
Well, the medicals, because there was changes to the medical system, so I think it's just letting everybody know.
That's fine.
Yeah,
In that
What?
case, I'm never gonna say no. Is that story?
that's what Stengel was
Sorry.
saying, was that there was a bit of changes to the medical system.
Gotcha.
Fuck, really?
Hi there.
Hi, story.
Hawthorne, is there any particular reason you're shooting my guys?
Yeah.
Well, he's attempting to.
Ow!
Yeah, and... Alright, gun to the Vic, come on. Gun to the Vic, come on.
Give me 1 second. There we go.
Not a
There we go now.
request. Not a request, come on.
Also, I need.
That fractured my leg!
Got on the ground, then I'll give you Zeus.
I'll just go and park.
Oh no.
Alright, thank you, Zeus.
I'll give myself a moment.
Alright, hang on.
Oh no.
Hey, honey.
Hell heights been
You are relieved of your sidearm. Let me give you Zeus. One sec. I'll give it back to you later. Just don't be shooting my guys pre-briefing.
No, don't worry. I already have another one. It's fine. I don't have Zeus.
Oh, he's
I've been promoted to Zeus, but I do not have Zeus.
Give it a minute.
Can I just get a Zeus heal before I bleed
There
out?
we go. I'm good.
Welcome back.
This
someone
is
got-
why we don't shoot people before briefings.
Yeah,
I
no,
can't
heights
stand it
are
when
it.
people fucking ask for Zeus heals. Give me a second. That's literally it.
Well-
Says you're already curator, Hawthorne. You may need to respawn.
Yeah, no, I'm good now. I see sealed.
Sorry, can I steal you for like a quick 2 minutes?
Yeah,
Or
what's
maybe less?
The funniest
I
bit
actually
is
did,
that it went through one guy and then struck me and broke my leg.
Bruh.
Super can't join because of the update is fucking him.
Yeah, no, I just got that message.
Going to the inventory.
Yeah, no, Super is having an issue with the loading update.
Oh dear.
Who are we missing? We're missing Maru and one other person, I think.
Was Galligan able to make? Is Galligan able to make it today? Shit. What about Peterson?
Galligan and Peterson. I know Peterson's not because he's doing work stuff. Galligan didn't sign up, so I'd be surprised to see him.
What happened over here?
Okay, yeah, I see.
Hanging out. So we're
I
missing.
thought I heard someone get
Cat. Although I feel like Cat might have said
I
something
did
late.
get shot,
I think Apollo was
but I got Zeus healed. I mean, here's the stupid part. It fucking the bullet passed through one of the Opcom guys, and then it struck my leg, and it still broke my damn leg. Fucking how? And it was from a pistol. A pistol.
Okay, so we're missing Maru and Cat's going to be late, probably.
Is Galligan coming, did you say?
He's not signed up, yes or no, on the sheet, so I'm assuming no, though.
Get a 148.
Can I get this just when you're done?
So I'm sitting at about 40.37 kg. I don't know what this exercise is going to be about, but I've got most of my engineer tools on hand.
Yeah, I have no idea what we're doing. I just know, like, we're doing the classroom stuff, and then we're going to go to an AO and fight, so...
Wait, the fuck? Classroom?
And we're doing, like, medical stuff. There was a medical update that changes some stuff, so they're going to reteach that. To
Okay.
and
That
then
makes sense.
there's going to be, like, a bit of, like, minor tactics stuff, and then we're going to go to do the FTX itself.
Okay.
I'm from Canada, so we're slightly.
Yeah, I've got.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm loaded in the engineer slot, so I might as well just carry like the frickin' mine detector, diffusal kit, and 2 cans of C7 and a firing device.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt. Alright, guys, let's go sit down.
Yeah, Moose, we have it in Sweden, but Quirk did the big announcement. Go.
A day?
Why?
I also got a bunch of CV wideouts.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be like updated channel.
There's AirNet. AirNet is
Channel 10.
is channel 12.
Exactly.
No, channel 10 is AirNet. Yeah.
Yeah, we can throw things at Quirk.
That's okay, comments.
It's not.
You should yell at Opcom.
It's the fucking bullshit ass like persistent script story that everybody says radio and it's wrong.
If you can't hear me on the radio, just like tell me.
So. Oh my god, this is so fucking annoying.
Okay, use AirNet, Collins.
Hello, lads.
No.
Why?
Like,
No.
Does
Tight net
CLS
seems
have
to be
medic
fucked
I
up.
know this for us and trade types.
Because I
Tight net.
registered a CLX.
Okay, well
CLS.
then use CiviNet 1 or CT3 or something. Don't
Oh
use
my
those.
god, I fucking hate this shit.
Did you just call him a civilian, Gree? That's fucked up.
Hey, Josh, switch over to channel 12 for Titannet.
That'll do.
And it will be
Do
channel
I
10.
have the ability to use
And
medic
custom
things?
is going to be something you don't like.
I'm gonna get
Designators, please.
You know, this is the first time I think I've run with Titan since the incident.
I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
Does that mean we
Oh,
can do it again?
Lord.
They call us the fucking
we Harvey repaired them, I believe. Last stop, we shut them down. So.
He shot a physical green in his hand.
You good, Super?
Listen, it was Harpy Onyx, and it was the Onyx part that did it.
Oh, look at this fucking nerd.
Saying that I had the invalid game version. So
Quick, can I borrow you real quick?
This nerd with a sniper rifle.
Oh, there we go.
The last time I was on, I was doing my marksman training. Don't bully me.
Last time you were on, you left me for dead.
No, that was the second to last time I was on.
Yeah, Super, you kind of need to change your gun, mate.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna stick.
The last reload we did, I got down. Super ran up to me.
Yeah,
went, Moose is dead,
it's
and he ran
FTX.
away.
We're doing a lot of training exercises.
That's the way you do medical.
Also, I kind of had the gun first.
Where's Ramsey?
What's he's called? Dibs.
The lore of Dibs has been.
The lore of Dibs. Dibs is a sacred law that should never be underestimated or broken.
So true.
No matter if you're dibsing the last piece of pizza, a shotgun in the car, or whatever.
I don't dibs the last piece of pizza. I dibs the pizza.
Touche, my friend. Touche.
That's
Valid
4D
strategy.
Right there.
On that note, I'm going to get a beer.
Go back.
Is that with pizza? Not me.
No. Any what?
Which what's Foxconn? Is it channel 4 or 5?
4? Question mark?
Fuck if I know. Mine's just.
Well, if you go to like
Foxconn.
radios.
What radio are we using?
This is a field training exercise.
That should be channel 5. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on channel 4. Foxconn radio check that one.
Yep.
Sweet. It's going to be. That's going to be confusing as fuck. Cause
But yeah,
it's
look, I'll be ready for that.
Oh my.
Yep, that's fine.
Wait, Foxconn channel's channel 5?
Where's Mackle?
Over there.
Oh,
Looks
right.
so fancy.
That's really helpful.
Indeed.
What's fancy?
Agree, Oblongs, he's going
Agree.
It's going what?
He's got his school bag on, but he's all dressed up.
against the thing.
Also, I'll need you to talk to you after the op about Diggers.
Okay.
Because yeah.
Because yes.
Because yeah.
Because I said so.
Quickly ask you for a minute.
How was everyone's day?
Wait, me?
Yeah, you.
We're
I'm fucking
late.
tired.
I made it late now.
Why are you at an op if you're tired?
Well, I currently have the
I don't know.
Because he's first.
Yeah.
That's why.
Because sleep
Fair.
is for the weak.
Exactly.
Sleep is for the weak. It only kills you if you don't do it after a week.
And that comes from an insomniac.
Oh no.
Oops.
Gee, I don't know why you would say that whatsoever.
You know, I think Apollo should change their colours to be green as well, so we're just the green boys. You know what I'm saying?
Albinson, are you medic?
What?
Or anything like that?
I mean, the actual colour
I'm
was
with
supposed to be
them
more of like
tomorrow
a
as well.
sea green. But armor just does weird things, and so now we look like a Man City tribute act.
Man City.
I'm not complaining. Like, you know.
I am.
Did someone ask if I was the medic?
Yes, me, because you're on green team. I don't know if that's like...
Yeah, I'm the medic.
You two are the special boys.
I work in a different way though.
Okay.
Hence the problem.
You...
Got to let them tell on it.
Not sure how I feel about that now.
Well, I'm gonna go use
If I have a broken leg, he's gonna come in up and shoot it.
I think my favourite feature on the map is the top right hand corner where scribbled in crayon it says Topcom Shenanigans Zone.
Alright.
Alright, boys, has everyone went to the toilet before this? Because no one's going to be allowed to step up.
Yes.
I didn't get my juice box and crackers and pissed.
I have an unopened can of Pringles just waiting.
Oh, mate, chuck it my way. What
Dude,
flavour
every
is
time
it?
I see a can of Pringles, I eat the
Sour
entire
cream and
thing.
onion, obviously.
Oh, the heretic flavour.
Hey,
Excuse me?
Come on.
I've got a.
Dude, I live in Israel. We
a
don't
can
have that.
of
We don't have
sizzling
those
hot,
commodities.
Extra hot
Yeah, not
cheese and
sizzling,
chili
it's
flavour.
Travis, can you
Which
call
is like
Saxon's already here.
like
Section
really
is
as
here.
sizzling hot as it says it should be.
That's like
I'll tell you
the
what's
whitest
cursed.
thing over
How
here.
pepper
I
resistant are you
stumbled
guys?
across haggis flavoured crisps.
What?
Like, how
I
many...
want to try that. If somebody mailed that shit to me, I'm not even kidding.
Hello.
I'm saying to you.
Give me your address, I'll send it to
How
you
do you
now.
feel about your medic
What else are you gonna do with my address, though?
What?
Right, let's turn your voices down.
How do you feel about your medic armor?
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry,
love it very
Grease.
much.
Looks very pretty.
Any moment now.
Oh, there's more seats up there. Okay.
Hate being left behind.
Right.
I ain't being left behind.
Who the
Grease,
fuck is
before we
picking?
start,
That was me, sorry.
what's happening with the 39th boys? Are they
Hey,
getting
we can
split
annoy
I
you
haven't
with
decided yet.
P and Zeus.
Okay.
Okay,
I see
can
yours,
everyone hear me?
Right, how shall I
Loud and
speak? Is
clear?
in effect?
Yes, Mr.
I'm-
Pons, we can hear
hell-
you.
Okay, I'm yelling now, so. Cool, okay. Welcome everyone to the FTX, the first one of this period. Today we're going to be focusing on some refresher of medical, just really quick, some basics really. The second part of the classroom will focus on common operations. And after that, we will do like some practical taskings based on like what your platoon has decided to do. This should take no more than like 25 minutes, I would say. If you have any questions throughout the session, just type PTS in chat, and I'll get to you as soon as I can. Okay, cool. Let's start with medical. So, I'll be talking about 4 things. First one is asymmetrical injuries, then cut injuries, then TCCC, and last one is smart algorithm. So, if we start with ACE injuries, there's 3 basic injuries: bleeding wounds, obviously when you get shot; fractures when you get shot and it's a limp and the damage is too high; and then there's also cardiac arrest. For bleeding wounds, obviously how you deal with them is you apply bandage or a tourniquet. If if the casualty is suffering from multiple injuries, you'll need to apply like 5 bandages or something to close all the wounds. In that case, it's a good idea to just apply tourniquet instead to like minimize the blood loss. If you are a SARC, you should be using the elastic bandages most of the time, and if you're just a rifleman, you should be using the packing one. The main difference between those two is the time for them, how long they take to reopen. Packing has a much longer time for the wound to reopen. Elastic is shorter, but elastic is more effective. So obviously, if you don't want to be running around, you just always have to bandage yourself. Just use packing until you can get a SARC to stitch you. Next one is fractures. So obviously you use splints to treat those. They cause pain and they can hinder your ability to sprint or aim accurately. Every single rifleman should have like 4 splints on you, so you don't just rely on SARC to treat those. You can also just treat them yourself on the field. And the last ACE medical kind of injury is the cardiac arrest. So this is either when the patient does not have any pulse, or the pulse is either like really high or really low. When they don't have any pulse, there's a 5-minute timer. If they fail, if they don't get pulse enough in those 5 minutes, the person will just die straight up. So you'll need to make sure to always check pulse, and if there is no pulse, just do CPR in those 5 minutes, because otherwise the person will die. Yeah, Scott?
I'm going yelling. Does the CPR reset the timer, or does it just suspend it?
It doesn't reset it. It doesn't reset until they get pulse. If you do CPR, it kind of like extends the timer for like a certain period of time. I'm not sure like what's the exact number, but if you just keep doing CPR, even if they don't get pulse, you'll still kind of extend those 5 minutes by a bit.
Yeah, no worries.
Sweet. Okay, next ones are ACE injuries. CAT injuries. So, there's 2 types of injuries for airways. There's the obstruction and occlusion. You can check those if you go to patient's head and you click on the check airways action. It's going to tell you whether the airway is obstructed or occluded. Obstruction, you can treat it using the head hyperextension, or if you have the Gato tube, you can also use that. For occlusions, you do the head thickening action, or if you're a SARC, you have access to AccuVac as well, which you can use. The head thickening kind of works like a CPR, so it has like a chance to be successful. So if you do it like twice, then check airways again. If it's still occluded, just do it again. If not, then you can move on. We also have some chest injuries. So there's pneumothorax and hemopneumothorax or tension pneumothorax. So pneumothorax, basically, when you get shot in the chest and the damage is like higher than the threshold, there's a chance that you'll also get a PTX. You can treat that using a chest seal. You can't treat yourself when you have a PTX. You need to find someone else to apply chest seal for you. This is going to change, like I think next week when there's a CAD update. From then on, you'll be able to treat PTX yourself as long as you have a chest seal on you. And then hemo-PTX/tension PTX, that can only be treated by SARC. They have a special item called a ticket that they'll need to use to treat it. So if you're suffering from hemo-PTX or tension PTX, just find a SARC ASAP. And then there's one more mechanic called SpO2, which is the oxygen volume in blood. So basically, when you're suffering from like any airway injury or you're in cardiac arrest, meaning you don't have pulse, the SpO2 is going to be dropping. if it reaches a certain value, you're going to die straight up. So you'll need to make sure that the person that you're treating has clear airways and have pulls so they can gain SPO2, otherwise they'll just die. Okay, next thing is TCCC guidelines, or Tactical Combat Casualty Care. So this is actually a real-life procedure or guideline used by the US military. There's 3 phases. There's care under fire, tactical field care, and tactical evacuation care. The third phase is not something that's relevant for us, because that basically includes a CASIV and a MEDEVAC, which we don't really use. We'll just focus on the first 2 phases. So, care under fire basically means when you get engaged by an enemy, you are still like actively receiving an enemy fire. That's care under fire. So, if you get hit and you're still conscious, try to utilize self-aid as much as you can. Don't just like yell for SARG ASAP, because that just makes them exposed. They'll need to run to you, get out of cover, and basically just be a target for the enemy. So try to utilize self-aid as much as you can. Obviously, SARGs are ODSTs first as well. Their goal is the same as yours. That's to win the firefight. They're not going to be just helping you if you're still capable to fight until the fight is won. So that's the care under fire. When the contact is destroyed, you enter the tactical field care. So in this phase, you kind of set up security. You deal with all the casualties. You actually have now like SARG helping out actively. And in this phase, you should also, once the security is established, you should have some people helping out the SARG. Just bandaging people, doing CPR, clearing the airways, all that kind of stuff. Squads take too long now to actually become combat effective again after contact, and that's because people kind of just rely on SARG to do everything. When even if you're just a rifleman, you can actually help out so much. You can stabilize the patient yourself, and then the SARG, all he needs to do is just give like some IVs or just stitch the person. So just something to keep in mind. And then the last thing is the March algorithm. I'm not sure if you can see this really well. Basically, this just shows you the procedures of
You
how
can read
to
it
actually,
if you zoom in.
Yeah, of how to actually treat the casualty. So you start with bleeding wounds, so massive hemorrhage. You bandage those, then you move on airways, check the occlusion obstruction. Respiration is next, so you check for PTX or hemo-PTX. And then the last thing is circulation, so that's where you, if you're a SARG, you apply IVs. If you're not a SARG, you just check for pulse and do CPR. Okay,
Question.
Yeah.
When it comes to massive hemorrhage, I presume we have we don't like prioritize minor scrape wounds and such over circulation.
Yeah. So no. Well, obviously it's a priority. Like, what the hell is going on?
I have no clue. One sec. Yeah.
With medical, obviously everything is priority. It's just like a single wound that's like really like minor bleeding. Obviously, you focus on like if there's a PTX, you focus on PTX first, because a minor bleeding is not going to cause like the person going to bleed out really. It does a massive hemorrhage. So massive meaning there's like multiple wounds that need to be prioritized ASAP. If it's just like 1 or 2, then obviously like focus on something else. Obviously, this depends on like how long after the casualty has gone down you get to them. If you get to them like let's like 4 minutes later and they're still like alive, you want to do CPR first because you want to get their pulse back. Otherwise, after like 5 minutes they'll die. So it's really just priority. This is just like a general guideline basically that you should follow.
Yep.
Sweet. Okay, moving on to convoy. So, before you actually depart as a convoy, you should do some basic planning, meaning you designate the route.
Sorry, if you don't mind me. Just to quickly clarify, today the actual FTX portion of this mission is going to be focused around convoys, which is why we're giving you this refresher on how to convoy. We were going to do small unit tactics, but we decided it was going to be all focused around convoys than small unit tactics, and we did this instead. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead, Thomas.
Sweet. Yeah, so basically before you actually depart in a convoy, the platoon, or like whoever is in the lead for the platoon or for the squad, is going to designate some basic plan, meaning you define the route. You define some hazards, so like potential kill zones, potential like ambushes from which the enemy can engage you, or even like some hazards on the route, so like destroyed bridges or whatever else there might be. You establish order of march, so this is basically the positions in which the aircraft are going to line up in convoy. So you want to have like your I don't know, like IFVs or tanks in the front, medicals in the back, and stuff like that. We'll go over that in a second. And then the last thing, you should have some sort of like security or QRF in place in case you get ambushed and you're like pinned down. We now have Titans, so Titan's able to provide either like close air support or even just like evacuation if a squad gets like pinned down and they can't leave. Or you can just like call for a QRF from like another platoon or another squad or whatever. Here's some basic discipline rules kinda that people, especially drivers, should follow. So obviously there's the correct driving, sticking to the route. Drivers are responsible for maintaining the spacing, the speed, and the position within the convoy. That's like their main responsibility they should focus on.
PTS.
Yeah.
Do we cover the callouts for speeds that we use in this?
Not really now.
Okay, shall I just clarify that real quick?
Go for it.
Okay, some of the older squad members, squad leaders and unit members will know that we use a number of different callouts for convoy speeds in this unit. Generally speaking, we will either give you a speed or there's shorthands for certain ways of driving. If we want you to go at pretty much normal speed, holding W as you're going along the road in a vehicle, this is assuming everybody's in the same vehicle, we will say move at whiskey speed, which literally just means hold down W, right? We also have echo speed, which is when you are pressing W and holding shift at the same time during your when driving your vehicle. Obviously, this isn't military terminology, to my knowledge. It's just because armor is armor. This is all assuming that you're the same vehicles, same as all the other vehicles in the convoy. You will probably get a speed set, most likely, but if somebody says move at whiskey speed, move at echo speed, whiskey speed is just holding W in your vehicle. Echo speed is holding W and pressing shift. Okay? So it's the top speed that your vehicle can achieve. Just so that you guys are aware of that. Thank you.
Yep, thank you. Also, obviously, every single member in the vehicle is responsible for situational awareness, especially when we are facing an ID threat. It's everyone's job to be looking out for potential bombs or IDs on the road, not just drivers or anyone's. One of the main things also is the proper safety procedures at halts, and also proper formations that you should form into as you come into a stop. There's two basic ones. There is the herringbone formation and the call formation. Herringbone basically means this one should be used when you are not really expecting a contact, and it's basically just stopping to kind of for whatever reason, you're kind of just pulling out on the sides of the roads to allow for the traffic to flow to the road, so not blocking anything. And then a call formation is basically a formation in which you try to maintain your security. So you can see the rear vehicle does a 180 and covers the rear flank. The vehicles in the middle pull up to the sides and cover left and right. And the vehicle in front just obviously takes front. If there is any other vehicles, transport vehicles, in the column as well, they kind of just stop on the road, kind of next to each other, but obviously keep some spacing because you don't want to one vehicle gets blown up and the entire convoy goes with it. So yeah, Scott.
Specifically in the group formation, how do you determine which vehicle goes left and which vehicle goes right? Is it just standard left, right, and so on?
Usually the one that's in front, you can see numbers. Usually the one that's in front goes left. The one that's
right, yes, I see.
right.
My res is quite low, so I didn't see the numbers.
Yeah,
Apologies. Yeah, so it's sort of left, right, left, right, left,
yeah.
right.
Obviously, it can also just come down to communication. You can just say if you're in second vehicle, you just say second vehicle taking right, and so on.
Didn't turn off my hotkeys. Sorry.
Thanks for that, great. And how would that extend if there were more than 4 vehicles? I'd assume it would turn into more of a double column rather than so you'd have first vehicle goes forward, then it's left, right, left, right, left, right, parallel with each other.
It's herringbone, but the guy at the back turns around essentially.
Yeah. Well, so basically, depends on terrain as well. It depends which sides are kind of exposed, or have more threat to you. If to the right is a steep as a fucking mountain that you can't really be engaged from, you just focus on the other side. Yeah, it's really just depends on the situation.
It's a lot more flexible. It's just the point is you're covering all 4 compass points.
Yeah,
ideally.
exactly.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you.
And my PTS was it would be sensible to practice at least one of these formations in the FTX today.
Mm-hmm.
Just a note for all of you guys. Cool.
Okay. So there's also 2 basic formations really. There's the closed and open formation. So closed basically means you're all bunched up together more. You travel in a slower speed. This formation provides the best control of the convoy. You obviously you should use this if you're expecting to travel to like hostile area where there's like a expectation of contact or like IDs or something. Because if you're traveling slower, you can spot like any IDs or something on the road much better than if you're just zooming like 100 kilometers per hour. You'll have like no time to react most of the time. So you can see you generally use this when the visibility is shit or the convoy is traveling on like poorly marked roads or difficult terrain. And open formation is basically the opposite. So your separation should be like 75 meters or more. The speeds are more than 40 kilometers per hour. And you generally use this when you're not like expecting any contact or you're traveling like with good visibility and like good roads. Obviously, this spacing and speed and everything is going to be defined by the convoy leader anyway. This is just like something to really like know and understand. Okay, so now it's just some basic drills, or when you get into these situations, so you should like know what to do. Whenever a convoy comes to a stop that should last longer than like let's say like a minute, you should do a dismount. So there's two types of dismounts. There's a hard dismount, you can see on the left, and there's the soft dismount on the right. The main difference between those is soft. The gunner, if the vehicle has a gun, the gunner stays inside to provide like a support fire from the gun on the vehicle. And hard dismount is where the entire like crew of the vehicle dismounts and provides like security. Obviously, if you don't have a vehicle with a gun, then you just do a hard dismount. And if you have a vehicle with a gun, then you just do soft. Obviously, this depends on the vehicle commander and on the situation. If there is like any, you are in a vehicle, you are facing a tank, and you are in like a Warthog, you want to dismount because you'll not be able to do anything with the MG. You want to just dismount and get the fuck away from the vehicle because it's gonna get blown up. But it just depends on the situation really. And obviously, when you dismount, you want to like provide security around the vehicle, so like 360 or like, depending on how many people you have, like as much as you can. This also applies to like helicopters as well. If you get deployed somewhere in a helicopter, you dismount, you want to like stack around the helicopter and just provide 360 in case it's an ambush or Next one is going to be reacting to ambushes. So there's two types of ambushes. One is blocked, the other one is unblocked. Basically, what this means, if the blocked means the convoy can't travel, can't push through the ambush because there is like some obstacle on the road that's like blocking and you can't like push through it. In this case, basically the vehicles that are caught in the kill zone in the ambush, they try to dismount and either return fire, or if there's like no actual cover, they can take they can form behind. They want to assault the enemy position like as soon as possible. If you can't take cover and you're just in the open, the assault is like your best kind of like course of action. Even if you like may mean like more casualties in the long run, you have like higher chance to survive. You just like stay in the open and just wait to get shot. So that's for vehicles caught inside the ambush. Then vehicles that are like in the back or past the ambush, they're not in the kill zone yet. They want to stop, get into a cover or concealment, and they want to dismount, and they want to start like a flank on the enemy. So you don't like just walk into the ambush, same where the kill zone squad is. You want to actually like go around and kind of basically get like different base of fire on the enemy, and try to just get like advantageous position. Obviously we now have Titan as well, and we have JTACs. JTACs can also call in close air support if you guys need like any extra firepower. And if you have like tanks or like any IFVs or something, those vehicles should provide suppressive fire for the supporting element that goes around on flanks. That was blocked and unblocked. So basically, you should just try to push through contact as much as you can. And the vehicles that are still behind, that have not yet entered the kill zone, they want to stop basically and do the same thing as they were doing in the blocked situation. So stop, dismount, try to flank the enemy, gain fire superiority, and just basically win the engagement. And you can also call for JTAC and closer support and all that kind of stuff. Okay, and the last thing is reacting to IEDs and VBIDs. So the first thing is VBIDs, so like basically when there is like a unknown vehicle approaching you. There's obviously always follow the rules of engagement. If we know before the mission that there is no civilian population in the area, it's like safe to assume that like whatever is coming at you is hostile and you're free to engage. However, if we don't know the like civilian situation, or we know that there's still civilians in the area, you obviously want to be more careful, and you don't want to just assume that that's a threat right away. There is like some basic procedures you can take. So like if the vehicle is like 300 meters away or more, you want to like use flash like headlights or use horns.
BTS.
This is assuming that the vehicle is operated by a Zeus, Yeah, go ahead.
I presume these procedures depend on like the speed at which the vehicle's traveling.
Yeah, obviously. So if this is assuming that the convoy is stopped, if the convoy is moving, obviously the time to react is going to be much shorter. So you'll need to like switch, skip some of those steps. So obviously, if you're moving like let's say like 60 kilometers per hour, the vehicle is traveling actually like 100 kilometers per hour. You'll not be flashing headlights because that's going to be useless. You want to like start with warning shots, and if it doesn't react, then you just go straight for like engine or the driver. However, like if you're stopped and you actually have time to react, you follow these procedures. It all just depends on the situation, really. Like you can't, like in convoys, like in military in general, you can't just like follow like a playbook and just do step by step because the situation just develops all the time. So, yeah. So that's for like vehicles and VBIDs, and then for IEDs, there's two kinds of the ID can be spotted but not yet detonated. So in that case, if you see an IED, you want to make sure it's an actual IED, then like call for the convoy to like hold. You want to get a like separation from the ID, so if it actually goes off, it doesn't like kill anyone or like disable the vehicle or something. And then depending on if it's possible, you want to like drive around at a safe distance, and if it's not possible to drive around, you want to like get an engineer to try to disarm it. Obviously, while everyone else provides a security and some spacing as well. So if it goes off, it doesn't kill the entire convoy. So that's for spotted and for detonated. Obviously, if the ID actually goes off, you want to radio that app as soon as possible, and you want to be careful, and you want to like look for any like additional IDs to prevent like any additional casualties and destroyed vehicles. The squad lead or whoever is a commander should ask for ACE report of the blown up vehicle. See how many casualties are still alive, what's the general status, and all that kind of stuff. Then you want to like establish the security, look for any like additional threats. If there's like any ambush planned, you want to react to that. You can either assault the enemy or just like hold the area and try to like deal with them from your position. And then depending on the ACE report, if there's any casualties still alive, you want to actually go and treat those casualties and then evacuate the area.
BTS.
Yeah.
Should we take contact from an IED, as in a detonated IED, and then have a vehicle destroyed and injured on the vehicle? However, it's in the kill zone of an ambush. What takes precedence? Do we clear out the ambush first, or do we attempt to rescue the injured inside of the vehicle first?
You deal with the ambush.
Or try to do both at once.
No, you try to deal with the ambush, because if you're like receiving like accurate fire from the enemy, you don't want to like just go and like deal with casualties, because that's just going to cause even more casualties.
Yeah,
you want to deal with the contact.
At that point, you're walking into.
Yeah. It's the
you're
same as
making
those,
yourself a casualty. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same as the DCCC guidelines. Yeah, basically you want to deal with the contact first and then attend to the casualties. Otherwise, you're just going to cause more casualties, and it's just going to be a mass case anyway.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly what Poke said. If you're dead, you can't do anything. So.
Yeah. I'm just trying to clarify for everybody else, just in case there's any question.
Okay, cool. Any questions then? If not, then I thank you for being in the classroom, and good luck and have fun in the actual FTX.
I will ask, what do you suggest the two leaders focus on during the actual vehicle-based training today?
So, kind of going to speak for Apollo, but from like my time in Vulcan in the previous campaign, especially like lately in the missions towards the end, I definitely like work on like formations and like, maintaining the formation as the convoy is moving. Maintaining like proper spacing between vehicles, speeds, and all that kind of stuff. I'm not sure if like Paladins want to actually like do like combat convoys and like actual reaction to ambushes, but that's really something that we should train on eventually. I'm not saying like today, but
I'm not sure if that's something we've got.
Yeah.
In the works today,
but like
specifically.
being able to react to an ambush and a proper like dismount and like set up securities and then like push for the enemy, that's really something that is going to be really valuable.
If platoon leads want to do that, I could arrange something today.
Yeah. I guess really just that, like dismounting, setting up security, dealing with ambushes, and actual like driving in convoys, maintaining spacing, speed, and all that kind of stuff.
Yep. Okay.
Cool. That's it for me.
Right. So, just to clarify quickly today, I'm not going to be on the field. I think Dunn's staying back at base with me as well. I'm going to be sending Oblansk with someone, probably with the Marines, to act as their medic. I don't know what they're wanting to do. Today we've got, obviously, a convoy-based op. As I mentioned earlier, there's 2 AOs, one for Platoon 1, one for Platoon 2. I've just received a message. I'll look at that in a few minutes. Yes, so two AOs. There's a number of scattered objectives between during the AO. We're expecting the whole FTX time to take about an hour. It may take a little bit longer. We'll see. I've also, given Collins was so fast, he was actually faster than expected, so fantastic job on that. We've left some time for platoon leads to go over whatever they want to go over with their squads. If you want to make use of that, just let me know. It doesn't matter as to which AO goes first. Do we have a member of OPCOM here? Yeah.
It's an affirmative.
Yeah, I presume we've got separate briefings for each AO?
Yep, and actually, yeah, on a quick note, I don't know what First Platoon and Hawthorne are going to be doing, but I already mentioned this, the Quirk, Second Platoon, and me are going to be doing a briefing on that side of the hangar once we're done.
Cool, right, that's good. It's good to already have that plan in place. We'll obviously, Platoon 1, I guess you can just remain here for your briefing. Platoon 2, you've already got that sorted. Okay, so, if platoon leads would like to make use of that little bit of extra time that we've got, let me know. Do you?
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, you would? Mackle? Same goes for you, correct?
Yeah, I will.
Okay, cool. Right, in that case, Platoon 1, you can stick around here. Platoon 2, you can go to your briefing area.
On me, boys.
Oblansk, stick around here. Right, you lads. You've heard about Marines, you've heard about what the training's about.
Mackle, if you don't have anything planned for the whole platoon, I break my guys off for that half hour.
I like that there's a corpse on the way. It's always making me feel good.
Vehicles.
Oh, it's
Found
sacrifice.
out about
Just
it.
another day at the office.
Got cars.
What's you mean, a corpse?
Come on.
Alright, pull them up.
Fuck.
So, just sort of give some brief points following on from the presentation on both parts. Obviously, you are going to be doing a lot of convoy work today. I'll be trying as much as possible to give you guys the organisation that you'll need in order to actually make the best out of this. However, the other 2 facets of this that I want to focus on training on today is obviously spacing. If I put inside channel, please mortar X squad's position, expect mortar shells to actually come your way. There were times during the campaign where spacing was atrocious, so I think the easy way to teach you guys how not to space or how to space is to beat it out of you.
Agreed.
Exactly. You will get fair notice. I will put inside channel, mortar Harpy's channel, like mortar Harpy. Gree will then have to spend all the time faffing about trying to find it, and if you are dispersed at that point, you'll be fine.
Question on that.
Go on.
Are we going to be getting click mortared, or are we going to be getting mortared?
I think it's click mortared.
Gotcha.
Yay!
Click
What's
mortar
that?
is
I think
when
click
Zeus
mortar
says
is
it's your turn to die,
Robinson
and
has a
mortar
PTS.
is when they fire it.
Yeah, click mortar is slightly faster, I believe, than actual mortar. Was that Albinson with
It's a lot easier
PTS?
to actually set up too. If you guys
Albertson's
really
got
want
PTS.
not click mortars, I can get it set up, but
No, I just want to know because I'm going to react completely differently.
Best.
well, I'll try and simulate it like it's not click mortar, if that's the case. Like,
Go on,
there'll be
Albertson.
the order, and then I'll wait like 10 seconds or so.
But now we know it's not fun.
Okay, fine. Sorry, Cork,
Robinson, go ahead.
One of the things that you can help to do to maintain the distance is if you modify your radar to swap the colors.
Ow.
When it's in your add-on configuration options.
Yeah, it's actually called the add-on place is called radar dash radar, and then there'll be a thing called like spacing. I think it's either spacing or it's warning distance. You can set warning distance like 5 or 10, and that'll be your spacing. And then if they turn orange in your little radar at the bottom, then you know that you're too close.
Exactly.
UI squad radar, is that?
Yep.
That's it. Yep.
And then the radar specific one. I usually say about 10-15 meters is a good spacing.
Yeah, I agree with
especially in
that.
daytime.
10-ish
Nighttime,
minutes.
you'd probably be a bit closer.
Okay, what? Wait, where is it?
You go to
Okay.
add-on options.
Go to configure, add-on options. At the top middle, click the drop-down arrow, and then scroll down about 3/4 of the way, and you'll find DUI Squad Radar. The
Dash
bottom
radar.
option of there is DUI Squad Radar Radar. Once you open that option, scroll down about, I'd say halfway, you'll find an option that says distance warning. You can up that to whatever number you want in meters. And I have it set myself to 15 meters. And then once you set that number, press OK, and it should save. And you'll see everybody in your section around you should be orange on the radar. And once you're
Then
outside,
they'll turn white, or the squad color they're currently assigned to, when you're the correct distance away.
Excellent.
Or greater than the.
Thank you very much. So, moving on from that, obviously, the other bit as well that I want sort of you guys to focus on today, medical and self-care. Basically, you should be stitching yourself up as best as you can, even if that is just slapping tourniquets on yourself until you stop bleeding, and then waiting until medical is available to actually do the stitching up and fix you longer term. So ahead of stories briefings, anyone got any other questions?
If I may interject.
Go on.
Real quick, would you be happy having the Marines with you guys in their own Vec today?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, I want the 39th.
Fantastic.
Huh.
One question from me. Are you going to have any?
I don't seem to have that add-on.
Or
Shush. What was that? Sorry.
If you're going to have anyone from your platoon on Element.
Anderson should be on airnet.
Okay, channel 10 then. Anderson.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Right, on your story.
Alright, L Jumpers, here's the situation. For today's training exercise, pretty simple. We've had a URF detachment try and attack a weapons depot that is in the northern side of Camp Athena. We believe, based on experience with this local cell, that their intent is to raid our munition stashes, make off with a cache of not nuclear weapons, sorry, chemical weapons, and then after that, try and get out and then use that against us. We want to prevent that. Within this training scenario, there's going to be a couple of objectives you have to do. Objective number 1 is actually get to the weapons depot and then repel the URF counterattack at that location. I know it says defend the weapons depot, but essentially you're going to get there, you're going to drive out the URF, and then you're going to hold that while the in-lore Marines support it. After that, there'll be 3 objectives that you can complete as you want to. There'll be number 1, rescue a downed pilot. We had a Titan pilot go down in the vicinity of that location. We need to find him and get him out. Ideally, air extract if you can. Don't just drive him back. Anderson, you'll need to be on the radio with Titan to coordinate that. Otherwise, there'll be a series of, I believe, 4 camps in the vicinity of the Recover VX nerve agent area. You'll need to get there, get all the nerve agent, and then get it out. Afterwards, the enemy has a number of hostages that are located at a fob in the vicinity of grid 015195. Your objective is to get, we can't blow it up from the sky because we have hostages in there. Your objective is to neutralize the rebel presence at that location and then rescue the hostages. We don't believe that they'll execute them. We think they're too pussy for that, but still be careful regardless. Sound good?
Good.
Yes.
Good shit.
Good
All right,
shit.
Quirk, you got any questions?
None from me now.
Cool. In that case, I got a question for you. Do you want me on Foxcom or do you want me on Second Platoon Net?
Foxcom, please.
Okay. All right. If you need anything else, hit me up on Foxcom. That's all.
Can I make a suggestion?
Go ahead.
Can we start employing? Never mind, you've already done it. I was going to say start employing RV points.
Oh yeah, literally on it now, mate.
Yeah, you've just done it.
Is there any civilian population that we have to be aware of?
That depends. Quirk, do you want that to be civilian population or no?
We'll go with no. We'll walk before we run.
How long it is? Good.
Then, right, then we'll plan further from the weapon depot. Right, everyone clear with what I've marked?
Okay. I come bearing.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I come bringing.
Why are you so loud over the radio? Good lord. Right.
Okay, so I've got 4 Marines here. They'll need a car. they will come along with you guys today. They sat in on the convoy session, so they should know all of that stuff.
Excellent.
If you need to brief them, you can brief them. There'll be Raptor on radio, which make of that call sign what you will.
It is very edgelord. I like it.
I like dinosaurs.
Given there's 4 of you, I'm going to stick you in there because 4's a bit of an awkward number for most of the warthogs and the people carriers.
Piece of advice, I don't think that's a format warthog, but I'll get you one right away.
They may need
Yep, I'm on it. Wait, on.
They may need a briefing because they don't know what the fuck's going on right now.
That's alright.
They ever?
Yeah.
Never do. Give me a sec.
Good point.
You're all Marines as
Right.
well. Shut the fuck up.
Onyx, how are you guys split up today? Are you split into 2 teams of 3 like normal?
Yeah.
Right. Can I have 1 team as our front Vic in a gun hog?
No, we're 3 teams. My bad.
3 teams of 3.
Yeah, because
Alright, real quick. Height yellow, Lynch Moose, you're red. Stango, you stick with yellow, but you're staying green.
What I'll have you do?
Yeah, I can change my color as well.
We're Scott. Scott.
Oh boy.
Unless you wanna.
You'll take 1 team,
Yeah,
and I'll
you're red
take
with
another.
Blitz.
You can take Steel, Albinson,
I'm red, yeah?
Cool. I'm putting Oblats with the Marines.
Come up with that.
So you're my battle buddy.
And I'll take red team. All right. Roger.
Right.
Cool. Point
In
me
that
my
case-
to my hog bin.
Secret. You take an NG hog. Super given your numbers. Or is it Scott? Sorry. Take the other one.
Team in 1 and then.
Right.
Because
Wait.
we have 7.
You wanted Scott to take Steel. That one, yeah. How's your driving?
Good check, Odin.
What?
Sorry.
You wanted Scott to take that one.
What's a rough head count for
no,
today?
the
I mean, in
ABC
general?
5.
50
Because he's
Scott.
got a larger team.
Like, your
Closer to
team will
40.
take it
Give
in
Rondo.
Roger. Dismount from
Right.
the gun hog.
Mr. White, how have you split up
And
the
then
boys
we're
in
gonna
half?
keep
What-
using
what-
guns.
I got 2 in one team, 2 in another team, and then Stangle's just a different color, but
You'll
assigned with me.
take. You'll go with.
Cool.
So
That sounds like
it's
2
green.
NG hogs to me.
Green team?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll go with green team.
Go grab 2 your NG hogs.
Gotcha.
Dibs on the gun.
No, you just made the worst call on the planet, matey.
Alright,
It's
right,
nothing
height,
personal,
that's our
honestly,
vehicle.
but it's a better call
Right.
if I get
Super-
on.
Oh no! I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
It's 15 How meters did good
I
for that?
want you on.
Yeah, 15 meters works.
that's how they know how to drive.
It's not even over because I had no
Yeah,
idea.
no, that's super useful.
Over top gun hatches. No,
Like, I almost want to go and clip it so I can save it later.
Hey, Fizz, watch out, I'm driving.
Did you set it up or not?
Yeah, I set it up.
I set mine for 8 meters.
Yeah, I don't have that add-on. I don't have it.
DUI squad radar, you don't have it on? It's in the pack.
He might be running. I think he's running the light version.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, if you don't have it, it's fine.
I have to run the light version.
Oh my god, I can access my inventory! Woo!
I mean, maybe I could try and fucking, like...
Hey.
I'll do my best not to crash into you.
I'm pretty sure I'm in the convoy or I'm behind you, so I feel safe.
Don't.
Just don't.
Just don't.
Don't.
Yeah, please
I'll
no
take you to
bumping.
Brazil.
No bumping. No bumping.
No Brazil.
I'll send you to I'll up the brakes.
What, you think I drive straight behind the guy in front of me playing armor? You
No,
crazy?
no, gotcha.
I'm just saying, I'd rather not get catapulted a million feet into the air
Hey,
again.
how's it going, buddy?
Oh, not too bad, man. How you doing?
You know, I'm doing pretty good. I just got back from Dallas. I flew out to visit my grandfather.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, for his birthday, and then I just got back like 2 days ago.
Well, that's solid.
I
started a new job this week.
Oh yeah?
No, hell no, I ain't driving shit.
Just like a local provincial insurance company.
You don't ever let me drive.
Yeah, my mom actually started working for State Farm recently.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is she one of the people that teleports into people's rooms when bad things happen?
Exactly. Yes. Exactly.
Just checking.
Like, I'll.
Wait a
It's actually a running
Super.
joke. We're all alone.
Hello, Super. I'm talking to you.
Yes,
you know
what's
how
up,
to,
Secret?
Do you know how to set the speed limit?
Of course.
Right, that's
Yeah,
one.
that's good. Good.
Who's driving this
Okay,
Warhol?
2-1 is
Moose.
our
Excellent.
comms.
Right,
2-1.
that's fine.
I don't
Right.
know how to set a speed limit.
Delete. You press the delete key.
I'm gonna hold the W key.
Yeah, well, so it's like a shitty cruise control.
I'm just gonna use
It's where it just sets it and you hold W, right?
Yeah.
Moving.
It caps your speed at what you are at when you hit delete.
Right, who's doing
Right.
Who's doing a fucking burn?
I was gonna stream, but Streamlabs OBS doesn't like me right now.
Oh no! It's just until we start moving. I'm just.
I'm
trying to
streaming.
Minimize FPS loss.
Which ones you need to leave?
Who have I got in this vehicle? So I've got,
Like if I look down at my feet,
Where's
I
the
have
anybody?
40 solid.
Look that one.
Super.
No, don't shoot at the pelican.
Not again. We will not do that again.
Hey, I don't care what anyone says, alright?
Did you just challenge
I
me?
don't care what anyone said about Junior spanking that spirit. It was an
Super,
unguided round and it was
Super,
beautiful.
listen to me now. I have fucking faith in you. If you drive crazy as you always do, I'm going to ban you from ever driving again. Alright?
Secret. Secret.
It sounds like Super is being threatened with the ability to no longer drive, just like you had your license taken away.
Oh, me?
I was gonna get points in the hood on my sound pad.
Right. Super, you're taking point.
Yes, sir.
Everyone in CT2.
Do you see? Yeah, you take tell us when we're driving away. Alright.
Check
Right.
Secret checks, we should be rolling in a second.
Roll out.
Go check.
Fuck.
Roll out.
Angler check.
Okay. What speed?
Let's ready to rock.
They're going left.
I just heard somebody yell.
Who's your last pick? I'm second last pick.
Well, we're gonna be fine.
Forward, keep going, keep going.
Don't murder me, Overcard, please.
Slow.
Go.
Oh dear.
Agathon.
The tug's really.
It's Agathon.
Take it nice and slow until we get off the airfield, for the love of God.
Who's the maniac driving
Walk before we
around the
run.
yellow car?
Agathon.
Move.
Heel.
We're going to
Go, buddy, go. Right, where's Raptor?
They're just gone in front.
Excellent, right, on we go.
I will punt a bitch.
Dude, I can barely hear you over the Pelican.
How about now?
Much better.
Just a reminder, guys, respawn is going to be done via Titan, so just keep that in mind.
Hey, firm. This is gonna be a wonderful fucking disaster.
Things will be fine until they're not.
It was the best of times, it was the worst of times.
Because I'm going to do my best to stay on the opposite road, or opposite side of the road of Apollo, so if you want to stay on the opposite of me as best you can. Copy, will do.
Yeah, I don't know. Do I want to stay in third person or in first person?
I would, while we're driving, I would 100% stay in third person just to look around, but like as soon as we hit contact, I'd switch first and start engaging.
Of course.
I nearly always play first person.
I like to drive in third because it's awkward to drive with keyboard.
I disconnect the head from like the mouse from controlling where I'm turning, and then I just drive with
I also
WASD.
have that, yeah. I just find like where you make like little adjustments by clicking a button compared to using like a steering wheel or a controller. I like to just be able to see.
I mean, normally, like, I fucking... Oh!
Plus it looks...
Oh! That was a rubber band!
It did not for me, so we're okay. That's also why I'm on this side of the road.
Someone's saying 75 meter spacing, not 30.
I don't give a shit. He's a private. He's fucking new. He went out over the radio and said 15 meter spacing, so I'm doing W speed 50 meter spacing or so.
Okay. I think we're approaching a right turn up ahead.
You would be correct.
Like, generally speaking, I play in third person until it comes time to start shooting.
That's fair.
Which road are we deciding to go on? For fuck's sake.
Across the rail. Choo choo. There you go. This one does have the line on it.
Yeah, I imagine if we get hit, I'm going to push through contact, unless it's in like an IED far up the road, in which case we'll do the things they said and pull off the road and engage.
I mean, technically, with the mine detector, we'll get a brief warning. The problem is it only goes out 15 meters, so at speed, it's going to be, hey, gut! And we blow up. So if you hear me suddenly shout, like, anything and that sounds like stop or oh, fuck, you know, that means there's a mine directly in front of us and we were about to fucking hit it.
There's so many people on this lead net that's going to be a pain in the dick. Moose is good spacing. We're good. I'm going to go left on the road now. Fuck it. This like driving like this, like a zipper pattern, is a really good way of keeping your spacing good, while at the same time being able to stay close.
Right.
Because like we can keep a 15 meter space without having to worry about desync, because I'm not going to turn right and crash into the guy.
Yeah.
My goal this week is not to commit war crimes.
Kinda should be easy, right?
Fuck, last
You
time
think
it
that?
was easy if I was paying attention.
That's okay. I think I once watched Quirk commit a war crime, so we're good.
I think we've all watched Quirk commit a war crime.
When we get the RV point, we're gonna herringbone off, so just keep that in mind.
Huh? Okay.
I think I might have fixed some of my FPS settings.
Hey, keep your eyes to northwest down the road.
Eyes are looking northwest.
I'm watching northeast.
All Vix, listen in.
Here you go, kicker, I'll send it to you too.
Be advised we're going to be moving in close order, that's 10 to 15 meter spacing, and at 40 kph over the next bits. Okay.
Limiter set. Yeah. Limiter is set. I'll just do what everyone else is doing.
All Vics reform on the road. Both Harpy Vics, you're gonna have to reform on the main carriageway.
I don't know what the fuck is going on up front, but it sounds hilarious.
Right, we're moving backwards.
Don't move backwards! Don't move backwards!
I don't know the people in football.
Wish to move out. Go ahead.
Did I get this shot? I fucked up my speed limiter and I'm at it's set to 41, so I have to keep letting off.
Yeah, and they're not gonna.
Oh, sick! It's working now. I'm at exactly 40.
Oh. You're well aware of that.
Yeah. It'll be fine.
Weapon depot should be coming up to our northwest shortly.
Yeah, good. Stingle, I think that your guy just is choosing not to use the seat in any way.
Oh, I turned out.
Yeah, so like on the screen, your guy's like squatted in the seat.
Am I?
There you go. You seated now.
Wait, I turned in. I turned out so I can actually shoot up and over, and I have a better visual range.
Yeah. Alright, well, we're getting engaged.
It's straight west.
Got no visual. Got no visual.
Yeah, that's fine. We're not going to be able to get a visual and shoot over.
Oh, is that that's an innie hog right there.
Yeah, don't fire over top of them. Just hold it.
Alright, here, going off to the side.
Dismounting?
Nah, keep the gun facing rear.
Rear? Hey, firm.
There's so many people looking forward, we can handle rear security.
I'm kind of afraid of something coming from our southeast because that is kind of a dead zone.
Alright, we're gonna do hard dismount and just sit up here.
Hard dismount.
Sorry, I guess soft. We'll do soft. Keep the gunners up.
All right, height will be watching northeast to east.
Yep, I got southeast to east.
Stangler watching north.
Ready, mount back up.
I didn't get to finish digging my trench.
Aw.
Don't worry, I'm looking around.
Oh.
Sad face.
Keep the rear security up for now, guys.
Just keep looking behind us.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. They're rolling your head. They're rolling your head. It's all in your head. It's all in your head. It's all in your head. I think
Will my speed limiter still be set?
Who's saying that?
It's a great question.
That is the question.
Kitchen cabinet. Kitchen cabinet. Kitchen cabinet. Who's talking to himself?
Harpy's mounted up.
Man, I'm
They
missing
having problems.
I guess. I hope somebody up there is doing a stream or recording or some shit. There's gotta be some great clip-worthy moments.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
I would have liked to see Super's point of view.
True, that would have been pretty good. Isn't he lead Vic?
I think so.
He is!
He probably just shit himself when he started getting shot at. He's like, fuck.
I mean, Junior... Oh, fuck. Junior's in Super's Vic as the gunner.
Oh my lord. What do we do? Miss our turn? Oh yeah, that happens all the time. Just gotta take this wide.
That hostile.
Keep eyes on.
That's hostile.
Yeah, hit it, hit it.
Or dismount.
I don't think that's really
Alright, that Vic's
necessary.
dead. Let's start pulling security on the other.
No, the passenger's still alive. Now that he's dead. Oh shit, what the fuck was that?
Alright guys, mount up and we're moving to the western flank.
That's a sniper!
Engaging us from far. Hit that.
Heights hit. Fuck you! Ah!
Alive, by the way. Passenger in the Vic for our rear is still back, still out.
I got a pneumothorax. No, I don't.
Hit that fucking hog that we were shooting at before. Kill that passenger for sure.
Fuck you! You stupid cunt! Oh shit, that's a pneumothorax. That's a pneumothorax. Help!
Yeah.
Solid copy.
Yeah, you guys are taking GL. Either move it or dismount in a second. Get up over the ridge.
Dengue! Heal me! I'm shooty!
Yeah, I got you, I got you. Thank you, you can do it. Can you see up over the crest still?
I'm working on height.
Why do I not have chest shield?
Where do you want us to go?
Just use, if you got a gun hog, fucking poke his ass up over and start engaging everything.
We don't
to
have
the
a gun
east.
hog, we're just infantry.
Moose is down.
Fucking dig in and start engaging. I got guys wounded by that burned out hog if you can grab them.
Right, we're gonna try and grab our copies.
Okay,
I think the Marines are on the way.
Oh, that gun! I can't engage that hog. Gun depression.
Yeah, I'll move you.
Hello.
Chest ceiling you height.
You got depression or no?
Got depression. Stop. Wait, what the fuck am I doing? I have an AT.
You got AT, hop out and fucking all engage.
Oh no. No, you will not.
Oh shit, fuck me. Sorry.
Why do I not have a lock? Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm crying. Don't worry. I'm popping smoke.
Never repeat those words ever again.
I'm literally... Why? It's literally... The hill is just tall enough on the other side for me to not to get a lock on his ass.
You are no longer bleeding.
It's okay, don't cry.
They're all decrewed.
Why am I locking on... No, don't lock on those.
That's a very fast hog, right?
Why? Those hogs are decrewed. I can't lock on them.
Yeah, no worries. Just keep your... Here, you get on this gun.
Apollo, this is Raptor.
IED.
We're currently helping them with their
IEDX.
casualties. We're
Damn it, wrong.
Ever.
Alright, Blitz, you're quickly good.
Fuck me.
Oh wait, why do you have so much blood?
This
Oh,
guy,
Stain will give you some. Cool.
I'm like...
Hey guys.
I'm mildly inconvenienced level of wounded.
Okay.
Do you have any sort of plan?
Oh, for this right here?
Yeah, because I sure as hell don't.
No, we're engaging everything that's engaging them because they're fucked harder than we are.
See, when I was sent over here, I was told we had to flank them.
Yeah.
I love it.
Dude, it's a solid flanking weapon. Shotgun.
Well.
Zeno, you are...
Just check your fire if you're engaging anything east.
I know, I saw him.
It doesn't give me your blood type.
Alright, you can take those turnies off.
Thank you.
Put your head back, yeah.
What's in your arm?
Oh, I'm already splitting, don't worry about it.
So did our Marines fucking lose their vehicle?
Okay, Chris, you okay?
No, we lost our vehicle.
No, we lost the Vic.
We lost...
Yeah,
Oh.
we got fucked up.
And moose, man.
Do not kill him. Do not kill him. Hi, Kate, are you okay?
Well, we could just steal a working hog from the field of corpses.
Stitching.
That is a fine idea, my friend.
Monkey and everything will be alright.
So you want to go find one that's working?
I mean, it will take me a while, but I guess.
I'm not a separatist.
Wait,
Listen.
This is just you left up?
Yeah,
You get
Could get the other dude at the car.
this could be Boost coming in right here.
Yep. Probably.
I mean, you guys could go... I mean, Hey, White? Just to give a suggestion, if we're down a hog, I can provide, like, overwatch and cover fire. Well, that went out the fucking window because some jackass just fucking blew him up.
Yeah,
Here we go.
There's a hog over there behind us. See if that...
Stay on foot. What do I got here? Okay.
Oh, that's Geo! That's Geo! Get me out of here! Give me it!
We're gonna roll the Vic.
What do you want Raptor to do?
Raptor, just mount up one driver and move in on foot with my guys. Just spread out and push towards the white buildings.
Does someone want to get back in the car and then we'll move it? We need one person in the car driving, the rest need to follow on foot.
So, are we not gaining another Vic for the one that we lost?
No, we're just gonna move in on foot for now. Alright, start moving on foot.
That kind of sucks. I mean, there was 3 perfectly... Well, there's one still behind us, but I don't know if that one's fucked.
Yeah, we just need to fight at this point. We need to fight it out and start advancing.
I'm just saying, the additional firepower another 50 cal brings helps win the fight a lot quicker. Huh? that?
Paul, this is Harpy. Harpy and Raptor are advancing on the white buildings on the western side to clear them out over.
I mean, I could just spray those buildings. I mean, these bullets will rip right through that soft cover.
Just keep your gun on it.
Okay. Harpy teams with the other dismounted. Just move in and clear the building.
Moose, wait for me.
Like this mountain?
No, stay up on the gun.
If,
I have no fucking clue what I'm doing.
Help
Are
them
you still
clear
good
the
medically?
building, that's all.
Right, let's help the ODSTs clear the building.
I bet you guys' legs hurt from walking.
I was gonna say, no, you got this. I got fucking shot.
if I see tracers come over by me, White, I'm going to just spray the direction they came from.
Yeah, I think that our guys are all still over on the hill. I think we're still getting engaged from the bunkers to the east, though.
Yeah, I'm seeing occasional tracer fire out there. I just can't.
Is that a friendly Hornet?
Could be.
I'm not gonna worry about it just yet.
Doesn't seem.
Yeah, it's friendly. I see the blue marker on screen. So somebody over there fucking died.
Okay. Let's mount back up, Snuggle. We're gonna help. We're gonna keep clearing the buildings.
Confirm.
Definitely should try to find another Vic for Moose and Blitz at some point.
We just let the range take point down clearing the next building. Just give them something to do.
Copy.
Just watch the window there. Height.
I got eyes on it too. Actually, I'll dismount.
Yeah. Sounds like there was someone in the building.
There was, in fact, somebody in the building.
Copy that. Get the Marines to leave their Vic here. We're going to push and start clearing the bunkers to the east.
That's going to be a hard dismount.
Fuck no, we're going to stay in the MGL.
Fuck no, we're going to stay in the
We just don't need to bring that.
Double tap Eddie and guys. I'm not gonna lie to you, I haven't seen a single contact this time.
Double tap down, guys, because the unconscious guys are popping back up. So make sure they're dead.
That's not a war crime, right?
Did I just get permission to double tap?
Permission is granted. Make sure those fuckers stay dead. Up, I see a red flare.
Yeah, red smoke.
Moose, we're going to start by moving up to this white building and support the other elements clearing it, because it's red smoked.
Red smoke was marking friendlies earlier, so just be careful.
Okay, copy that. We'll start with the bunkers then.
Confirm that before I start spraying shit down. That's right.
Who uses red for friendlies?
This is a bit meta, but I just heard in the other room Junior speak, okay, those are friendlies. They're lucky. I had the lock on them, and I think he had a lock on us.
I hate that so much.
Talk about a fear. True fear.
No, I do not have pills.
Yeah, I think they already cleared this out.
Door is open.
Yeah, door's open. Just be careful.
Just remember, AI can open doors too.
True.
Wait for me, Moose.
Yeah, no shit. Okay, backups.
We're going to pop rounds through the windows. Height, hit it.
Okay, I'm gonna enter height, hold fire.
Reach.
Did I get him? I guess not.
Height, you stay here. I'm going to go help clear.
Clear.
Okay. Okay, Stango, work on him. Blitz, if you're good, I'm going to take you with me to get another hog.
Yep, sure, I'm with.
Moose, do you want to stay inside? Oh, I didn't realize
You're gonna get another hog?
Yeah, we're going to go recover one for moving out from here.
Well, the ones that are northwest are all blown up. So
Yeah, I'm hoping we can get that one that we engaged at the start.
I can. Oh, I hope it's workable too. But considering the amount of fire I poured into it, that's not a guarantee.
Can we just nab one from the other squads?
Did the one that you were in, Blitz, did it blow up and die, or?
It went kaboom.
Okay, grab this one then.
Alright, let's see if it's functioning.
Wait, did we clear this white building?
No. That's a good call.
We should.
Let's clear it.
I'll stay out here.
Who wants to go in? I go in first?
Yeah, your point.
Alright.
Hey, White, if you need me to, just let me know and I'll spray bullets through the entire building.
Oh shit, why did I reload? God damn it.
No, that's fine. You want to pull back.
Alright, reaching. Seems clear. Yep, building clear.
Okay, move towards the windows. No, we're clear. Okay, let's go, Matt.
Let's hope that hog is working.
You guys are having?
Wow, this hog is in perfect condition.
How?
Okay, Blitz, you go back and pick up the medic. I'll call Zions. We've grabbed an any truck and it's heading back to pick up our guys over.
Alright, you want to go and rejoin the rest of the convoy? I'm hearing that,
Yeah,
that medical beep. Someone on our side is hurt still.
Lord knows. I checked mine. I'm good. You good?
Yeah, it still says I lost some blood, but that can't be. But that wouldn't pop the.
That doesn't beep.
Yeah. So, is it our medic?
I don't know.
I hope it's not our medic.
I hope it's not fucking Blitz getting lit up as soon as he left.
Hey, wait! Did those bunkers get cleared?
We're good. I think we're clear.
Yeah, like, we're coming back. We picked up a Sangler and this.
Yeah, cover that.
Although I immediately fucking got hit in the chest hard enough to get the pneumothorax.
You lads don't happen to have an engineer on you?
Yeah, we do.
I do not have engineer toolkit. If that's what you're asking for, you're kind of shit out of luck.
Fuck.
But I can see what I can do.
Yeah, that vehicle. It's fucked. Yeah.
Junior, what the fuck did you do to this vehicle? How bad is it?
Reform. Position we are for convoy and we'll move once everybody else is ready.
I'm sitting over here to avoid mortars.
Oh, good thing.
Which wheel's fucked?
Hell if I know. Probably all of them.
What did you idiots do? Take a shitload of fire into your wheels?
Consider we were point.
Fair enough.
Which fucking way is the enemy? Do we expect the enemy to be coming from?
Pick a long boy.
Oh, the fucking huge one, the even bigger one.
Yeah. Here, I'll do it.
Alright, I'll do the even bigger one. Stand by.
Hey, White, can you do me a favor? Can you get 3 other spare wheels? I think all 4 of the wheels on Onyx's lead Vic was fucked.
Where
We can have the ones of the 2 hogs we've got, but that's all we got.
All right, see if you could see if there's one from one of the APC hogs. I'm gonna need 4. I've got 1 from their hog.
Pretty fucking fucked right now. Okay.
Which one?
Can you move it a little bit back to at least get it behind this trench?
Yeah. The APC one.
No, the gun hog.
Alright.
I want the gun hog this way because this is.
Should we make a vehicle
supposedly where
trench?
enemy's gonna come from.
Should we dig a vehicle trench?
I don't know if we'll be able to get it in it.
Could dig it around it?
I don't know how big the vehicle could go. Lovely.
Okay, hop in, Stingo. We're gonna move. You can handle it the wheel.
Oh, wheel.
I think that's a bad one. We got you a new one.
That's a bad wheel over there.
Yep, we got you a new one right over here, boys.
Where's my APC hug?
Where's the other new wheels? This one?
Right here, that's one.
Okay.
Where's my APC hug?
Give me that. Bring the third one over here.
Hi. Yeah, that vehicle stay there. Yeah. That.
Junior said
Yay!
they said
For the tires.
What do you say?
the wheels were fucked. I'm gonna fix them.
What's still?
The hub.
Well, it shouldn't stay right in the road, should it?
My front left is the most fixing.
No.
Can you go to the defensive?
Could you reverse it back?
Where it was.
Yeah.
Not before you moved it.
I need to find Super.
Your front left. All right, that'll be the one out. That'll be the last one I fixed. This you should have 3 wheels once I get this one on in the front left.
You get talk to no one. Please.
Hey, I can eBay these.
If I thought about bringing a damn toolkit, we wouldn't be still here. We'd be already back on the road. Oh,
Super. I bet when you were little, you went to Home Depot and hid in the tire section.
No, because I'm not an American.
Replace Home Depot with B&Q.
Oh yeah, I did that all the
Bruh, I'm a fucking American and we didn't do that.
Hey, height. Mr. Gunner, height.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on
Don't talk to Junior about the.
Please just
Keep
ignore
him out
him.
of this.
all right. Your wheels should be good.
What the fuck? There's 2 height?
No shit! You just now realized that.
That
You're fucking insane.
I don't like that. Xeno,
I
let's go
don't
away.
like you. Bro.
Xeno, I'm gonna go puke behind the shed. Come
Oh,
on.
you guys are starting to do my fucking nut in.
Oh.
It's gone now. I don't know.
We're expecting these bastards to come over from the grasslands
Alright,
and
well,
walk
I
down
lost
one of
my-
these 2 roads.
I'm gonna fucking blast
Oh,
my
Steel.
All right, White.
Actually, we should be careful. 'Cause this is
I
like 3
finished fucking around with the wheels on Onyx's lead Vic. I'm coming back over to you.
Well, I guess our wheels are orange in this.
We're orange. It doesn't matter for that. We'll survive. They're bringing in 2 spare hogs, so I'm assuming that Moose and Blitz are going to take one of them.
Why? We captured an anyone.
I think it's a reduced friendly fire potentially, but it depends on what everybody else.
Oh! Run! Move!
No, it's okay. We aren't going to die.
Work said Motor Raptor and Onyx. We're by Raptor and Onyx.
No, they're on the other side. We're safe.
Wait a second. I just fucking fixed that vehicle.
What is happening?
I know the cheat code, guys. Don't tell Apollo I know the cheat code, but when they call mortars in, go close to fucking Apollo.
Oh no.
Calm down. Calm the laugh. What are you laughing at?
Go over to the right.
Oh man, what the fuck?
Blitz!
You missed it flip through the air.
Blitz, what the fuck?
That's your second warthog that's flipped over.
I'm gonna shake my head.
It's extra cover.
I don't
If they
know what
lift up the hog
happened,
and
but
it
all of a
smacks
sudden
the
they were
Pelican,
flipped
I will
over in the
laugh.
vehicle trench. And
Did
then
they
they
just
tried
punch
to
the
flip
wall
it.
and it went?
Then they tried to flip it in there, and it like arced through the air and landed on its nose.
Nice. I'm terrified of this thing coming down on top of us.
Nah, we're good.
It's in the middle of the road.
Please tell me that's not about to drop down on the top of us.
Maybe some winners.
Don't flip that one, please. My best. Just don't go in the vehicle trench.
Is my prognosis correct? Do I need Stitchy Witchy?
Well, do you want Onyx in a particular way, or?
Sorry, you want poor driving skills too?
things. Should it be on this side or the other side?
I already have it.
Oh, doesn't it?
That's true.
Steel, have you just put a trench?
I trenched over a trench.
Steel and
Yes,
oak.
dear.
We are not supposed to be on this side. We are supposed to be on the
I'm
other
building
side.
trenches.
Well, fuck you, I'm over here.
All right, when are we getting back in, and when are we gonna stop being Imperial Fists?
Told us to not be on this side. So
Lord knows, right?
Hyde, I appreciate that comment so much.
We'll never stop being Imperial Fists because of God Emperor Quirk.
You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough.
I guess we're wrapped it up and ready to move in a second.
Speaking of which, when is over there? Who is over there?
I don't know.
That's
It's
Anderson.
Apollo.
That's Anderson. Oh, I suppose Apollo had their Vic get blown up.
Yeah, I think that's what the spare one was for. There was a bad time for Warthogs.
I don't know. We fared pretty fine.
Yeah, really. It's one of those like.
Technically, me and Moons did a backflip.
True. We need to like not sit in places where we're getting fucking bombarded. Like once you start getting hit by GLs, you just gotta punch it out of there. The Hogs can like deal with small arms fire all day, but they don't deal with grenades very well.
No. Or so we get a chance to hard dismount and shit, fucking, and the fighting gets close and my gun jams. Well, the kukri comes out and I'm gonna take somebody's skull. I mean, the alternative is the rocket shotgun, but I don't think anyone wants that.
We're doing 60-kilometer-an-hour close orders.
Close.
Close. So it'll be fine. We won't die.
All right.
I'm gonna kill you.
Yes.
What are you typing?
Xena, you're bleeding.
I'm not looking forward to tomorrow.
What do you mean?
Oh, it's my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
You old man! What are you, turning 72?
Close, but no cigar.
28?
Also, thanks, No, I'll be 32 tomorrow.
What are you doing for your birthday?
Shit.
Well, I'm going out to the lake after this.
Nice.
My cousin's having his bonfire at his place out there.
Cousin I know or other cousin?
Other cousin.
Okay. Some fun.
Yeah.
You know, guys, this is probably the first Saturday op thing where I have not actually had a single drop of liquor the entire time.
Oh God.
I'm proud of you
Wow.
for that.
Like,
what the fuck is? I'm just ignoring what's happening over here.
is that Raptor?
Yeah, I'm assuming what's happening is they were following the white line instead of the road that the white line's meant to mimic. Which happens because sometimes they do want you to just drive off road.
Yeah, I think most of the time when I have like a glass of whiskey or something, like, and I'll pour one and I'll nurse that the entire fucking op. But I think that's just because I know I'm live streaming shit and I get nervous as fuck.
I feel like I couldn't deal with everybody if I was drinking.
Yeah.
Maybe if I smoked some pot, it would keep me chill, but I'm already pretty chill.
Yeah, for me, it keeps me from being overly nervous and just freaking, I don't know. I wouldn't say I do it explicitly for the potential humor that could come about from it, but sometimes it lets me quip up a line just without thinking, and it leads to, and sometimes I get some comedy gold.
Yeah, Fisk, honestly, you're one of the chillest dudes I know.
Who?
You are.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I've probably only met one or two other people like that are more chill, and they're both not in this unit.
Stop dismount, let's.
Off dismount.
I think that means the driver stays in. So I stay in or I jump out too?
Yeah, you stay in.
Let's use this tree right here. That's nice.
That's a good tree.
I'll be watching the field northwest.
You know what? I'm gonna move the hog.
You know how to make a tree better?
Backwards so I can see the road better.
Dig a trench?
Yeah, thanks.
Dig a trench.
Just a bit. I'll tell you when to stop. Yep, that's good. That's perfect. Thank you.
Dino, get in the passenger seat.
Is that one tick or is that like no tick? Yeah, I can still hear you. I'm just doing one tick for now. I'm actually playing at third because my guy looks cool and I like it.
Right, look at the steering wheel.
And also, I'm getting more frames somehow.
There's Mr. White.
Hey.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Okay. I'm very tired. Everything hurts from my big.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take some of you guys.
From 1 to 10, how much visibility do you have on the main road?
Wait, check for what?
Clear a route that way.
So, main road. Which direction?
That way, north, please.
Can we go to north on foot? All right.
Yep. With your foot mounted, guys.
I can only just see around the corner.
Push north and look for a clear road.
Copy, never mind.
All right, hard dismount.
Let's forget now. North.
Just slap on that suppressor real quick. There we go.
Should we? Just watch your spacing, boys.
Leave for a second.
I am one with the bush. Very thin.
I see you're employing the Vietnamese tactic. Good man.
Moving back to the convoy. Fall back. Yes, let's get your VIX map up.
We're just gonna go around and it's fine.
I'll keep.
What's your lead VIC? Come to.
Where am I going? Following the white line?
Yeah, get set up following the white line.
Okay, keep my eyes front. Yeah.
Oh.
Roll up. We're moving at 60.
Now it's our turn to be the front line for fucking when shit starts getting hot, popping off.
Oh yeah, it's fun.
Hey, that just means I'm not gonna be bored. It's gonna be fun and exciting, and I probably get to blow something up with my rockets.
Stinger, remember to pull off to the right when we get shot at, so you can get out on the safe side.
Yeah.
Keep the medic alive.
Yes, please.
Alrighty then.
I mean, White. The thing is that I'm riding here I'm riding in this vehicle too. I'm a natural bullet magnet. I just heard Junior screaming in the other room, and I wonder if their hog just flipped.
We'll hear it on radio in a second, I'm sure.
Wow, you can really hear that gravel crunch in first person.
True.
How the fuck are you gonna... We make 60 kph on a road like this?
Oh, it's pretty chill for now.
I'm just looking at how far ahead the other vehicle is, and I'm like, damn.
Oh, they're probably not doing 60. He probably doesn't have the limiter on. He's probably just tapping it.
Okay.
You're too far ahead, buddy.
I mean, 60 kilometers an hour would only be what, like 35 miles an hour down this road?
Yeah, it's not too fast. If you like driving town roads, you can do it pretty easy.
My perception of what is fast and
Tree
what's...
middle of the road, guys. Watch out.
All of it says if there's a tree in the middle of the road on the right hand side.
Hey, holding here. You're going south.
Interesting choice.
Yeah. I was just like looking at the map for a second. I was like, is there a line that goes? And it's like, oh yeah, no. There's a line that points us this way. Like when I asked about click mortars, he's like, yeah, I'm doing click mortars. It's like, alright, I'm just checking, because it makes a huge difference. If you're getting click mortar, the best way to deal with it is run the fuck away from where you were standing previously.
Yeah.
Alright, we're turning off the road.
Where are we going?
I don't know.
It's fine, kid. Just go down.
We can go back up the road. We missed the dismount point.
Well, I'm looking at the little GPS map. Not fucking saying where it's just showing up.
It's still like northwest.
We missed the line and continued following the line.
Yeah.
Yo, dog, I heard you like lines, so oh no, I can't even finish that. That's just so... Of course, though, if or when we take contact, I got a very interesting thing to say. Oh no, I'll save that for in case an opportunity for a hand-to-hand comes in. Is our hard dismount here? I guess we passed the hard dismount point.
We're just doing a coil, so I'm setting up.
Dismount?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this last biofilm out of the hog.
Okay, so you stay here. I gotta go meet the other squad leads.
Blitz watching southwest to west.
I need an engineer.
Stangler watching northwest and northeast.
Yeah, our vehicle is. Go away. This is squad leaders. Go away.
Light's got eyes east.
Fucking Foxconn being loud as shit. Right, so we don't exactly know where the VX weapons are, so I've divvied up the area into 3 segments. Basically, Jones, you are going to take Raptor and you're going to proceed more or less straight west and take that wedge.
The white zone, yeah.
Yeah. Secret, you're going to take Onyx and you're going to take the southern wedge. And White, you are going to take
Fuck no, I've done it
Carl
before. It
and
sucks.
take the northern wedge. If that's alright.
Yeah.
Any of you running light on medical or anything like that? Because if so, I can send Hawley in with you if needed.
Oh yeah, 100%.
We don't have
Go straight.
We don't have a
follow
medic.
the road. You know what I mean? Can't go
You
wrong.
don't have a medic currently?
No, we have a CLS whose medic perms is fucked.
Did he get his medic perm sorted?
No.
Right. Hawley, can you go in with Onyx?
How's Onyx doing?
Thank you.
Quick,
Yeah, he's got ADHD.
my squad is like expendable as tampons. If you want to just fucking send us in, the sooner we die, the like less of a problem will be.
Excellent. Dying in glorious service to your god emperor.
Yeah, he makes it work, baby.
You are heading west and taking the southern portion of the map. The southern portion of the area.
Solid copy.
Right, we clear to move?
Yep, go ahead.
Yes, taking the north of the AO, so let's start moving and clear it. Let's move in that V formation, please. Wait for me!
You on point.
We're leaving the VIX here.
I'm gonna go on point. Height, you're on my left. Team, you're gonna be on my right. Stangler, your rear.
Affirm.
We're gonna see you, Dewey. Keep your spacing.
Why are Blitz and Moose so far off? Thought we were
Spacing?
taking a V.
Because it's spacing height. That's why.
Alright, calm your level of spacing down, guys. Bring it in a little bit.
Wait, you guys could have heard me clearly?
Yes, I hear most of you very clearly.
What's your voice distance at? Height?
Oh, that would explain it. I'm shouting.
You're on yelling? Yeah, alright.
Oop.
I'm keeping her mid for now.
Where's that contact?
I guess we're gonna move to assist that.
We will be moving in from your northeast.
You're cackling off in the distance.
Yeah, same.
Where?
Fucking like southwest. Just dropped.
I've got no visual. Anybody got a visual?
Don't have any eyes.
Nothing.
Hold watching where all that fire's at. I'm gonna take blitz around. We're gonna flank it.
Thermal binocs. Not seeing anything. Oh, I'm seeing corpses.
Yeah, Raptor's getting in close. I think we're cleared off mostly. Guys, form up on me. We're gonna keep moving.
Be moving north like we were originally.
Hey, there's somebody that's eyes on camps. We're just gonna move down south to help them.
Okay, firm. Oh, better get my gun out.
Take contact west.
Fucking dick, I'm hit.
We're very close, guys. Keep your sectors clear.
Blitz are pushing up one tree.
SK still up.
Burn lightly wounded.
This is height. I'm moving up. Moving up to a large down tree.
Bound up on the right with blitz.
Moose, I'm gonna move to that tree to your left.
Copy.
Moving.
Fucking close are they?
Fisk, I got eyes on an encampment to our northwest.
Moving in to confirm.
I moved you.
This is high. I've got eyes on the encampment.
Safely start attacking this as best we can, guys.
Hostiles popping smoke.
Keep advancing towards the camp.
Hey, Stangler, I'm gonna need a quick stitch.
I need you, buddy.
What's the matter?
My leg fell off.
Yeah, let's try and get up into this camp and get healed up there if we can.
Okay, tourniquet your leg and I'll be with you as soon as I can, Moose.
Thank you. Need some
Probably
blood.
Very quick. Three seconds left. And you're good.
Just doing what I should do.
Yeah, no, good call.
What do we got here? DX?
Yep.
Yeah, you guys get eyes northwest of here. Like, just set up a little bit
I'm
of
gonna go.
emplacements
I'm gonna
looking
move
north
up.
and west.
Hey,
I'm
White?
gonna move up a bit.
Yeah.
If you want me, if Apollo asks for it, I mean, I could just blow these up. I've
Yeah,
got
we'll just wait
I've
until
got
they get here.
C4. I've got C7 on
Yeah,
hand.
Everybody's regrouping on our positions. We're holding here.
Hey, firm. I'll be watching west. I'll be watching west.
Yep.